Yo, it's Dylan. How's it going? If you can't tell, I've been no lifing Darktide, and I was wondering because the game doesn't really tell you. You just kind of figure it out. There's item level, right? All the items have this little number next to them, and generally speaking, the bigger the number, the better the weapon is. But there's also rarity, and rarity has like gives it new stats, more stats than other rarities. Um, and so I guess what I'm here to tell you is what really matters. Do you care about the rarity? Do you care about the item level? What's important? And so I have three of the same exact Thunderhammers, of three different rarities and item level, with an inverse relationship between eye level and rarity. The higher the eye level, or actually it's not perfect. But so I bought the legendary from the weekly. If you don't know, at level 11, you unlock a new vendor. He gives you weekly quests. They give you a special currency. You can buy weapons, purple and legendary weapons. So I bought this, and then immediately checked my armory and saw that there was a 308 purple Thunderhammer. Um, but it's purple, so I was like, okay, maybe the legendary will be better. So when I compared the stats, as you can see, when it comes to damage or like the bars here, it's either like way better or kind of better in almost every stat. Like it is just better. Um, so I have no reason to use this um legendary over the purple because the purple's just better in every stat. But with the but what's interesting is with the blue weapon, because with the legendary 247, you see when we go to 247 to 308, there's a massive increase in almost every stat. So you'd think you'd see somewhat of an increase from the 247 to the 273, even though it's a blue, right? It's going two rarities under. As you can see, it's only like it's better, but only in the defenses and penetration defenses and collateral, right? Damage and first target on the legendary Thunderhammer is just better, right? Like you can use your eyeballs, you can see that it is better. Um, so I'm pretty sure what this means is that these bar stats, are randomized. Um, Meaning that like no matter like even if you have like this is almost 30 eye level higher, even if it's 30 level higher in the legendary, like the legendary you would use the legendary over the blue here unless like you wanted the defenses and collateral, but like this is a zealot exclusive weapon whose like focus is melee combat. You don't really need the defense. Blocking is already broken in this game anyway. I don't think these are that good of stats. Collateral might be pretty good, but like with the low damage, I think you'd just rather smack the fuck out of the first person. Um, so it's not really like a clear cut answer, like which one is better, rarity or item level, because like in this case, item level is significantly better. From like the purple to the orange, um, it's just an increase. Like there might be an argument to use the legendary weapon if this was a different, like I don't even know if it's up to 5% scaling with charge time heavy attacks. Like this, I don't even know what this does, but even if like I think it just increases swing speed, not that good. Um, Unless charge time is like the special weapon, then it might be really good. But when like you can get something like Skull Crusher and Thunder Strike, 5 stacks 200% impact on stagger, 5 stacks 100% damage on stagger, like if this had a better perk, I think you would want to use this one just because the perks are really good. Like for example, on like this is way higher eye level, but this perk is really good. Immune to range attacks for 0.75 seconds on weak spot hit. Like that is really good. Um, so I use the purple instead. But in this case, I think the purple's better because of the damage. But if this perk was better, I would use it instead. So yeah, in conclusion, generally item level is an increase like from one weapon to another, especially like if they're the same rarity or close, like from uh like maybe like 5 or 6 to 10 eye level, because even the difference in these two is pretty drastic. um but uh when it comes to rarity, it really depends on like purple. Like I'm pretty sure in most times, unless something wonky happens like this where it rolls really high defense and collateral, in general, the rarity will be better from like green to blue to purple, but purple and legendary, it will depend on these two perk rolls you get. Like if there's like a massive discrepancy in like damage, like where if this bar was like full and this bar was like to here, then yeah, I would definitely use that. But if these two perks roll really good, you'd probably want to use the legendary over the purple, especially if it helps with survivability and like the higher tier missions. So yeah, thanks for watching. That was that. Hopefully that was coherent and not just rambling. See ya.